Warning, this is just one idiot's opinion on the internet. If you disagree, that's cool too. I, much like many people my age, grew up right between the jump from 2D gaming to 3D gaming. Nobody made this jump better than Rareware, switching from the Donkey Kong series and Battletoads into games like GoldenEye, Donkey Kong 64, and of course, Banjo-Kazooie. Easily my favorite game as a child growing up. It was a huge shock to me when Rare, and now Microsoft, released a glorified kart racer in the place of Banjo 3. So admittedly, since the announcement of Yooka Laylee back in 2014, I was watching it like a hawk. So did the former Rare team, now Platonic Games, capture the magic of the originals? Here's my review on Yooka Laylee for the PS4. Also available for Xbox One, PC, and eventually Nintendo Switch. As a collectathon type of game, the story is not overly complicated, as you could possibly imagine. Yooka and Laylee are hanging out in their new Pirate Cove home when the sinister Capital B starts to suck up all the books in the world through his Dr. Doofenshmirtz knockoff sort of contraption. You were tasked with scaling the ivory tower, getting back Laylee's magical book and all the pages that flew out of it. Not exactly a heart-wrenching tale of struggle and triumph, but who's really playing this game for the Final Fantasy mess anyways? So let's get to the gameplay. The second I started up the game, instant nostalgia trip from my childhood. The opening scene, the file select, text boxes, it all looked like a modern version of Banjo-Kazooie, and it felt great. The game puts you through a simple enough tutorial and throws you into the ivory tower immediately. Just like in Rare fashion, once you enter the ivory towers, you have collectibles galore. You have to collect quills, which act as a sort of currency that is used to buy moves, health bar upgrades to add a butterfly to your health bar, power bar upgrades allowing you to use special moves longer, ghost riders, which are sort of Jinjos in effect, and last but not least is pages. Pages are the main collectible in the game, and there are 25 per level. You don't have to collect them all to complete the game, but you want to collect as many as you can in order to expand the worlds you have open. While we're on the topic of worlds, they are massive. After being expanded, they're easily 2 or 3 times the size of even the biggest Banjo-Kazooie levels. These levels range from the forest swamp world to a casino world and even a space world. With the size of these worlds, you would think that getting around would be trouble, but it's really not. The worlds are laid out nicely and you can learn moves that help you scale the worlds quickly and efficiently. In each world you will meet Trousers, the slippery snake of a salesman with a fancy pair of trousers. He is your way of getting moves in the game, trading quills in exchange for him to teach your dynamic duo a new move. Along with Trousers are many other quirky and memorable characters, often filled with charm and wit. The worlds are full of mini-games and other assorted tasks that you must complete to get your well-earned pages. They can range from doing a race around the world to playing a game for Rextron 64, the lovable polygon dinosaur. The game wouldn't feel right without being able to transform Yooka and Laylee into bizarre creatures or objects though. Just find a Mollycool in each level to get the D and Ray working. The transformations range from a watering can-like flower to a bunch of piranha fish. The controls for the game are simple and easy to pick up, and the platforming felt tight and responsive. The only issue I had sometimes was getting an occasional frame rate drop, but it was few and far between. The camera as far as a platformer goes is not too bad, but you have some frustrating moments for sure. There is also a multiplayer mode, but it's just mini-games and kind of feels bland and put in there. The game looks absolutely stunning. The worlds are vibrant, colorful, and full of life. All of the worlds felt unique from each other, and Ivory Towers was a great hub world to bring it all together. Writing in the game is exactly what you expect from the creators of Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's witty and funny and often poking fun at the new school video gamers and the stereotypes that platformers are dead. The music is just a whole other nostalgia trip altogether. The music is exactly what I wanted and expected for this game. Everything fits the worlds and are catchy and memorable. The game only has 5 worlds, which I'll admit is kinda disappointing. But with the size of the world and the amount of content in each one, it's not a big deal. If you want to collect all the pages and upgrades in the game, then you will spend upwards of 25 plus hours easily. If you grew up playing games like Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64, and especially Banjo-Kazooie, then this game will bring you right back to your childhood. For a younger audience that have not had a lot of these types of games in recent years, now is the perfect time to start, and Yooka Laylee is the perfect title to start with.